Just moments ago, dozens of people were lining up and down this sidewalk right here to remember the life of 18-year-old Jeremiah Ruffin. As you mentioned, he's one of two teenagers who died from a crash involving a Richmond police car. Now, that collision happened right here at the site of tonight's vigil at the intersection of Bells Road and Castlewood Road. And I want you to take a look at this makeshift memorial where loved ones they've been dropping off balloons, flowers, candles, and I can tell you this has essentially tripled in size from the time we got here just a couple hours ago. So let's go ahead and take you to that vigil from earlier. Loved ones also brought pictures of Jeremiah, and they shared some of their favorite memories of him and lifted up the family in prayer. He was remembered as someone who had a big heart and would take the shirt off his back just to help others. His family says he had such a bright future ahead of him. He was a graduate of Huguenot High School. He had plans to go to college, and he was active at his church. Ruffin's family says he didn't deserve to go so soon, and they still have a lot of questions about what happened during that crash. So here's a look at the scene from that night on April 7th. Police say two officers were responding to a burglary call about 8 minutes away from the scene of the crash. The police vehicle collided with a sedan driven by Ruffin. He and a passenger identified as 19-year-old Tracy Williams were thrown out of the car. Williams was pronounced dead that night, and Ruffin died from his injuries last week. Police say they weren't wearing seatbelts. As for the officers, police say their injuries were not life-threatening, and they say that burglary call I mentioned was Code 1, and that gives them authorization to use blue lights and sirens. We are expecting an update in that investigation this week. Now take a listen to how a family friend and Ruffin's mother are remembering Jeremiah.
I will never forget Jeremiah. He is so special to me. I'm talking about, it used to be boys in the neighborhood. They used to get on my nerves, but Jeremiah was golden to me. Couldn't nobody say nothing.
Jeremiah, if you're listening, and I know you are, you're right here in my heart. You were in my heart the second that I left that hospital. Honey, I love you with all my heart, and I thank you for those kisses.
As you can see, it was an incredibly emotional evening out here. Now, if you would like to help out Ruffin's family with medical bills or funeral costs, we have a link to a GoFundMe on our website at WTVR.com. Working for you in Richmond tonight, I'm Tyler Lane, CBS 6 News.